What is going on, traders, my friends, my audience? How's everybody been? Wishing all you guys a very happy new year, and hoo boy, what a way to start the new trading year. Okay, I warned you. I've been warning you guys. I've been telling you guys every single video that I did in Q4 of last year. I told you 2022 was going to be epic. Okay, and I just knew we were going to see some explosive moves in the first trading week of the year, and the market did not disappoint. Let's get into it, guys. Let's get into today's video recap. What you're seeing on the screen right now is a chart of the NASDAQ. If you trade Forex, your symbol is NAS100. If you trade futures, it's NQ. And if you trade stocks or options, it's QQQ. And of course, guys, what you see overlaid on top of the price bars is the volume indicator, and that volume indicator is graphically represented as a green and red color band, and this thing has one job and only one job every day. All right, it's designed to tell us what is the overwhelming direction that the market appears to be trending in. Okay, if you do one thing differently in 2022, all right, I would say learn to identify a trend. All right. More importantly, learn to identify a trend change. These are the best opportunities, folks, right? Where the color changes from, in this case, green into red, right? At exactly 9:32 a.m. And so this exact moment in time where the trend changes is something you got to pay attention to. Now, you don't know that the market's going to plunge and trend heavily. Nobody knows. All you can do is make an assumption that when a trend starts, it's going to hopefully continue trending. Make sense? I mean, that's the overall theory of understanding and embracing a trend trading strategy or a trend trading system and becoming a master at being able to read charts. But again, you have to be prepared if you're wrong. Right? Because there's no trader in the world, there's not a single trader in the entire universe that is right every single day. Okay? And preparing for the market to not go your way involves having excellent risk management. So let's do this, guys. Let's go ahead and zoom in. All right, let me go ahead and zoom in and show you how to tackle this type of scenario here. Okay? Let's really zoom in here. I'm on a mission to transform your charting. Every single one of you guys out there, you should be excited, you should be passionate, and more importantly, you should be motivated to succeed in the day trading game. It's not easy, okay? It can be challenging, and as you know, most beginner traders lose money. It's a fact. And so my opinion and my theory on how to become a better trader is to, number one, focus on risk management first. Let me show you what that looks like, all right? So in this use case, let's say the trend changed, which it did, from green into red, okay? And that happened right on this bar over here. You guys with me? Good. Now, when that happens, what you might want to think about doing is potentially going short on the open of the next bar. All right. And ladies and gentlemen, in order to mitigate your risk, you always have to have a protective stop loss in place. Okay. You just have to. If you're not using stop losses, then you're just a dummy. Okay. Because stop losses are going to force you to take the small loss as opposed to the big loss. You've heard me say this before. Stop losses are there for your protection just in case your theory on this trade is wrong, right? The theory behind this trade, and that's all we're doing, folks. We're executing on our theory that whenever the trend changes from one trend into another, right? Our theory is that the trend should hopefully continue. But like I said, you have to plan for what happens if you're wrong and you see the market come back up a little bit, which actually happened in this setup here, right? Because look, our stop loss was placed right here. But look at the market initially give us a couple of bars in our favor and come right back and take out our stop. Okay, and I'm with you. That stinks. It stinks to take a stop. But again, the stops are there for your protection. Remember, guys, the best traders in the world are methodical and organized and disciplined. If the market wants to stop you out, you're just going to have to eat that stop. There's nothing you can do about it, right? Losing money in trading is part of the game, and you have to have the stones to get back in to that trend if you're convinced that the trend is in fact going to keep going. All right, so what do I mean by that? Well, look, volume color band is still red. Yes, we got stopped out, but we're looking for second, third, fourth, fifth opportunities to potentially get back in, right? So as long as the vol is red, what you could potentially think about doing is consider every single red reversal bar. That now makes this bar right here the signal bar. Okay, does this make sense, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me if it does, right? Post your comments in the chat. Tell me if you understand this technique and this theory on trying to participate in a potential trend, right? So this becomes the signal bar. You'd potentially think about trying to get a good fill short on the open of the next bar, which is right here. And of course, do not forget to place your stop loss, which goes 1 or 2 ticks above the signal bar. Okay, that's it. That's how you continue to potentially keep getting into a trend. And what you're hoping for right now is that the market does fall into a trend without taking up your stop loss. But you have to be prepared to get stopped out, right? Anyway, if we see how this trade played out from today, let's zoom out here. This was an absolute doozy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, for a potential 1,200 pips and or ticks, depending on if you focus on futures and Forex. This was the potential from today. I'm not saying that you could have grabbed all of this, but this was definitely the available potential from a day like today, which granted was a heavy, heavy trend day. But again, folks, I've been warning you about this all of last year. I warned you, I gave you multiple heads up. 2022 is going to be explosive in the market. And this is not just unique to the NASDAQ, all right? Here's the S&P from today, plunged, right? Volume indicator nailed the sell-off right there. Same thing on the Dow. Beautiful sell-off on the Dow, right? So folks, all I can say is, in my opinion, there is something magical about trend trading. It's not for everybody. There are risks involved with any type of trading style or trading system. Always remember that. So if you've been sitting on the sidelines debating on whether or not you should get involved, just make a decision, man. Get off the fence and learn real technical analysis, and don't let another year go by where you did absolutely nothing. All right, I want to raise a glass and I want to toast every one of you guys that had the volume indicator today. You were actively trading. You were at your computer at, what time was this? 9:32 a.m. today, and you nailed this huge monster trend. I want to give you a big fat congratulations. I hope that this is the first of many trend days this year, and let's go out and dominate. Guys, that'll do it for this video. If you'd like to get your hands on this powerful volume indicator, then get in touch, call, text, email, whatever's convenient, and I'd be happy to hook you up with a free one-on-one demo, really show you how this volume indicator is going to supercharge your trading. Guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next trade.